Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
What is up, YouTube? How's it going out there? It's about 90 degrees on this beautiful June 4th day. And today I wanted to talk about the concept of all gear all the time. In one of my earlier videos I had shared, even as a new rider, that there's this struggle of wearing all your gear all the time. I mean, here right now I'm running a quick errand. Probably, I mean, everything local in the city that I live in is 5 to 10 minutes away. And on days like this, I mean, it's not even hot for Reading in this time of year. Later in the summer, it easily hits triple digits, 110, 115, 118. And, you know, one of the stipulations, if you will, that I made with my wife when she was finally okay with me getting a bike was that I would always have a full face helmet and a jacket at all times. And that's not even considered, you know, a full set of gear, because my pants are just regular pants. But it really begs the question of, you know, how do you get yourself into a mindset, a motivating mindset to wear gear all the time? Because let me tell you, especially when I sometimes ride to church, it's literally 5 minutes away, and the speed, it's all local roads. The highest speed is, like a lot of places in Reading, is just 35 miles per hour. And on hot days, let me tell you, there's nothing I want more than to slip on just my helmet and gloves and go short sleeve shirt and shorts. So I'm just curious, you know, what do people do to motivate themselves? You know, call me crazy, but I actually like watching crash videos. I pay attention to them. I try to learn. I mean, it's not like I'm on there all the time, but, you know, sometimes I'll just get in the mood, and it's not a morbid fascination or anything like that. I'm trying to figure out, what are the mistakes people are making? What are the things that are causing people to crash? And more than anything else, just instilling in myself the reality that on a motorcycle, we're the ones that need to be constantly vigilant, constantly aware, and I guess never to take this bike for granted, never to take my life for granted. And for the most part, that motivates me. I mean, when I see some guy just lay a bike down at low speeds and still most of his arm is missing or something to that extent, I mean, trust me, that's a reminder to wear a jacket. I was just watching a video the other day. A guy was just, I mean, he was goofing off, but he was just wearing a vest, sleeveless, and probably going about 30 miles per hour, and, you know, laid the bike down. And trust me, when he got up, most of the right side of his arm was missing, its skin. So I that's one way. I mean, I watch videos to remind myself that accidents happen. You know, I read statistics that most of the accidents that happen on the motorcycles happen within the first 10 minutes of riding. You know, so using the excuse, oh, it's close, oh, it's only 10 minutes away, that doesn't cut it. But I'm curious out there what you other riders use as motivation, or if you don't even ride with gear, like what's your thought process? I'm not judging, trust me. Every time I step on the bike and I reach for my jacket and I look at the weather and I see how hot it is, I'm constantly thinking, oh, I'm just running here, it's just 5 minutes away, I'm just gonna, like that guy right there who just went by, riding a cruiser, just shorts and t-shirt. You know, I've gotten pelted by rocks. That's a reason to wear a jacket. But I'm just curious to hear what people's, you know, thoughts are on the concept of all gear all the time. I know for me, it's got to be a decision that I make long before I get near the bike, because if I'm going to decide right before, it's probably not going to happen because I'm thinking how hot it is or how short the ride is. It's really a decision that I made, a commitment that I made to my wife and to myself a long time ago. And so my decision was already made before I even started riding a motorcycle. But I just am really curious, you know, what people think about that. Would love to hear your comments. Would love to hear your thought process just regarding gear. I know a lot of people, they swear by jackets alone, and they don't invest in pants. But for me, I know I ride with regular boots and I ride with regular pants, but that's just something I know that I want to get into as I take more, you know, longer rides at higher speeds. So feel free to comment. For those of you who haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're interested in hearing more of my videos, and you know, I try to post as consistently and regularly as possible, given the fact that it's a whole lot hotter now. I don't know how often I'm going to be riding, but like I said, today's not that bad. It's just 90, but it's still hot.